What up, y'all? Your boy Jtimo. So it is late night, man. I'm just getting done with work. Just double checking all the lights are off, all the doors are locked and everything. I don't know if you can see this. It is going on 11:30 at night. So I am dead ass fucking tired, man. No filter right now. I'm dead ass fucking tired. But I got to get this cardio in. My body just shuts down, man, because I was going to do cardio earlier today, and I was editing a video, and I had to get some sleep, man. You know, that's key and important to your gains, man, is rest and recovery. So my body just shuts down because I do my first job at 3 o'clock in the morning. So, and then that takes me about 3.5 hours to do. So by the time I get done with that, you know, usually I hit the gym or, you know, run on the bike trail, something like that. And I didn't do that today. I just went home and slept, and I didn't get up till like freaking 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So, but I got to get this cardio in. I'm going to try to do a HIIT style session tonight. I don't know. I might just power walk on the treadmill. I'll see how I feel when I get there. So I will see y'all at the gym. Good morning, guys. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, just getting in. I'm tired as hell from doing that hour of cardio and then going to work. Takes me about 3.5 hours to do that route now because I took on an extra route. So, but just getting in. I was gonna go run again, but I'm just gonna go later. So, because I need to rest. I'm super tired, but I wanted to show you what I was eating for breakfast. Alright, what's up, Jay's Fitness fans? It's your boy Jtimo. So, just getting to work at this last building. It is going on 1 o'clock in the morning. And so that's kind of what I wanted to base this video on. All week I've been getting my workouts in late. I probably won't be able to get one in tonight just because this building takes a while to clean, but I already got my cardio in earlier. It's cardio and abs only the last 2 days. So I got my cardio in earlier today, and I did cardio last night, and I was dead fucking tired. But that's what I want to talk about, man. I had somebody hit me up, and you know, female friend of mine, and she was like, you know, I really need to get this weight off. I really need to change, and can you help me? And blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, you know, where are you working out at? You know, she said, you know, I'm working out at PF right now, and I was like, okay, I wish you would go somewhere else, but hey, that's what she can afford, so it's all good. But the thing is, you know, she started asking me questions, and, you know, this, and this, and I told her this, and this, you know, this is how you're going to change, you know, and this is what you need to do. She automatically started with the excuses. It's so funny, guys. Like, people, you know, want to change, but they don't want to change. It's like they ask you what they need to do, but then it's like
they get dumbfounded by the answer. It's like they want you to say, well, you take this fat burner and you just sit on your ass and do nothing, and the weight's just magically gonna melt off. It's not the way it works, okay? It's hard work, dedication, consistency, and making a plan to achieve success. So you're not always gonna have time. You got to make time, and that was one of her biggest excuses. Oh, well, I go to school and blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, you don't go to school all fucking day, okay? I've been to school. I have a degree in accounting, and I didn't go to school all day. I have a child. I was married at one point with two, I had a stepchild as well. So, you're not the first one to go to school. You're not the first one to have kids. You're not the first one to work 8 to 10 hours a day. It's like, guys, if you really want to lose weight and, get toned and all this, build muscle and all this, you got to stop with the excuses, and you got to do what you need to do in order to change. I've been going to the gym later and later. I get my runs in early in the morning before the freaking sun gets super hot, Like I said in my weight loss success tips video, I would do workouts at work when I worked in the office. I mean, you got to do what is necessary in order to change. You got to be comfortable being uncomfortable. That sounds cliche, but that's the truth. You can't just do all the easy shit, okay? It's not easy at all. But it's like as soon as you tell them, oh, prep your meals or do this and this for training, it's like, oh, well, I can't do that. It's too hard or it's too much. I'm like, what do you mean too much? But then my friend will sit there and post, oh, I'm going to Quaker Steak and Lube. I'm eating hot wings. I'm watching the game. Pizza and beer, and we're having a good time. And then it's like I'll get on her about that. And it's like, well, I'm trying to live my life. You only live once, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, yeah, that's true. But do you want to live once and die early of high blood pressure and diabetes and, a stroke or something, and heart attacks at age 30? Or do you want to, live a full life? At 80, it's like, guys, I just get so frustrated at that, because it's like, I know it's hard. It's difficult. But, when I sit here and say, you got to lift weights in order to change your body. You can't just do cardio. It's like, oh, well, I don't want to get big and bulky. It's like, if lifting a little 2-pound weight was going to make you big and bulky, then I should already look like Ronnie Coleman. Okay, you get it? You understand? You're not going to look like a bodybuilder because you lifted weights one day out of your life. I mean, it's like, stop with the bullshit. It's like, what are you so scared of? What are you afraid of? Prep your meals. That's too long, and that's, they got the potluck at work and blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, plan your cheat days. I said this in my weight loss video. Plan your cheat meals and things like that. You don't just have, you don't have to just suffer all the time. But to piggyback off of something Hardbody Jtimo said in his video, shout out to Hardbody Jtimo. Go check out his channel. He's got a lot of great information out there. Awesome physique. He's a competitor and kills it. So, but I'm going to piggyback off of something he said in his latest video. You're going to have to suffer, guys. You're going to have to suffer. This shit ain't, it's not easy. You're going to have to get up early. You're going to have to stay up late. I was married at one point, guys, and I had I still had 2 jobs then, but what I did in order to succeed was I got up earlier. I was already getting up at 3 o'clock in order to deliver papers. So I said, I got to get up at 2 in order to get a workout in, whether it be weights or cardio or both. Because I know that when I get off of my full-time job, I got to do the husband thing, I got to do the daddy thing, and I got to be the family man after, work. And it's difficult to get my workouts in and stuff like that. So I made a decision to just get up earlier, get it in, get it done, knock it out. I tell my friend that, it's like, oh no, that's too early, or oh, it's too much. Like, what do you mean too much? You just said you wanted to change. I can't lose the weight for you. You gonna have to do that. So put down the fucking ribs, put down the pizza and the burgers, you know, start drinking more water. And then it's like, oh my God, I gotta drink water? Like, it's like, yes, yes, you know. And then you're sitting there, you're trying to show them exercise. Oh, how many do I gotta do? As many as it takes to change your fat ass. That's how many it's gonna take. I mean, you get it? I mean, it's not pretty, okay? And I'm not going to be pretty about it either. Guys, I was 260 pounds. I thought I was doing something because I was lifting heavy. And it's like, no, I was eating pizza and burger and ribs every single night. You can't do that every night if you really want to look like the person you're trying to look like. You know, the models in the magazines and stuff like that. You know, you're going to have to suffer, okay? You're going to have to lift some weights. You're going to have to do your cardio. You're going to have to eat right, you know. And there's so much information out there on the internet that there's really no excuse. You can do this, you know. It's, you know, and everybody will say, Jay, what's the secret?
You know, what's the secret? What's the secret?
There is no secret. The secret is dedication, hard work, consistency, and putting in the fucking time in order to change your body. I can't lose the weight for you. You got to do that. You know, so quit making excuses, man. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. And here's the thing. A lot of y'all will sit there and be like, I gotta go, you know, I can't do this tonight. I gotta go home and watch the season premiere of The Bachelor, the 2-hour premiere of The Bachelorette, and oh, I gotta watch the 2-hour premiere of The Voice and the 2-hour premiere of American Idol and the 2-hour premiere of this and 2-hour premiere of that and this show and that show. Okay, you got 2 hours to dedicate to that. But if I sit here and say dedicate 2 hours to your health and wellness, then it's like you just told somebody that you just killed their dog. It's like, guys, you know, it doesn't take that much, okay, to do that. You know, to prep your meals and to train hard, you know, in order to achieve the physique that you want. You know, if your physique is not, or if your goal is not to be a physique competitor, then you're not going to train that way and you're not going to look that way, okay? If your goal is to just, you know, be healthy and to get your blood pressure down, things like that, then you're going to have to train. You're going to have to train with weights. You're going to have to, you know, drink water, do cardio, do everything that, you know, a quote unquote bodybuilder would do. You know, that's the only way, guys. And it's not pretty all the time. And you're not always going to be motivated to do it. Like right now, it's 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm not motivated to go work out. But I have a goal that I'm trying to achieve. So I got to go do it anyway. Okay? So you're not the first one with kids. You're not the first one to go to school. You're not the first one with, you know, 9 to 5 or even 2 jobs like me. You know, it's just you make the time, guys. You're not always going to find the time. You make the time to do it and you don't make excuses, okay? Excuses they're null and void. Excuses don't live here no more, okay? We're going to the next level, all right? So that's all I got for you right now. I will see you on the next one. I love you. And there's nothing that you can do about that, baby. And that's why I'm telling you raw and real, okay? Because I love you and I want to see you succeed. So I will see you on the next one. Until then, I am out.